Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Entire Game Channel. I'm AJ Gels. Guys, we are back with something new. This is Batman the Telltale series, The Enemy Within. This is Season 2 of this Telltale game. I really liked the first one. I think there were some pacing issues later in the game, but overall, I think it was a very good Telltale series. I really like Batman. I love the characters, the voice acting, everything. It was a very good game. I already kind of went through, reestablished the backstory of what happened in the first game. I had to go back, watch a lot of my old videos. There was one choice I wasn't quite sure what the hell happened, because I've seen what happens in both choices for the decision I'm talking about here. It's the one where it's in the final episode when Selina Kyle's gonna try and leave town. No matter what choice you choose to say, whether she's just a thief or there's something more to her than that, she leaves and is kind of pissed off at you. So I couldn't tell for the life of me what the right answer was or what I ended up doing, so I just said we left as friends. I don't know, because I don't think we left as enemies, but that's the only questionable one. Everything else was pulled straight from my video series, so everything is up to date. I'm really pumped up because we get to see my favorite Batman villain. I love the Joker, but there's something about the Riddler. I love the Riddler. I love Edward Enigma. Even I love his character in Gotham. I've always loved the Riddler. There's something always so fun about him. And I absolutely love, from everything that I've seen in the preview material for this game, it's he's basically Jigsaw from the Saw series. You know, it's very all of that without "Do you want to play games?" So I'm extremely excited. This is one of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies old and new to stop this growing threat. In Episode 1, The Enigma. Let's get started. Ooh, okay. Let's go with the yellow and purple. Ooh. But I'm going with the same color that I picked last time. We're going with red. I think it looks cool. I think it looks cooler. Man, I'm so pumped up for this. I say this every time I start a Telltale game. I fucking love Telltale. Oh, real quick while this is loading, I know Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. I always try and say Senua's Hellblade. That's not right. But Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice is out today. I'm a little short on cash, but if I can but I will get that game started as soon as I can. I plan on playing it.
Parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes.
God, I always fucking forget this. I am so sorry, guys. I don't get why you wouldn't have subtitles on, period, in this game.
Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is, my
Rumi
friends.
Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself. I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear. Don't I know? Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them. The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham, they happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying. Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he? Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone. Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
Why does Alfred have an eye patch?
Should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty. Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who
Death.
am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
How about we go back to my place?
oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that, I never do this, you know.
You know...
Sure you don't. Sure you don't.
No one.
Okay, I
threatened me in
think
my
there
own
was a-
casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you, an easy one.
I think I might have made a misclick on my,
I don't
Choices.
give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong.
or, you know, setting up the game history.
Are you dead?
Oh, shit. Oh, that was intense.
Let's get started.
I think I might, like I said, I think I might have made a misclick when I set up my choices with, because I swore
Get your suit.
I picked the history where I took off my mask for Lady Arkham and got part of my ear blown off. Not she put out Alfred's eye. I swore I made the right choice. I swore when I was setting up the past, I set that up right.
Al, let Gordon know what's
Interesting.
happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leave!
My bad if I made a mistake there.
Commissioner Gordon on the line, scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Another one?
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
God, that is a great, just that little violin line in the background.
They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
They really did a good job with the music for this game.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that...
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
You're gonna cut off his fingers. This is what I mean by this. Reminds me a lot of Saw.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Yeah, because people wouldn't notice that giant flying airplane.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman! We can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Say going
Need
tear
a
gas.
distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
The frontal assault would just hurt the police.
I don't believe that's it.
Oh, shit!
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal. Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Yeah, instead of just trying to bust in the doors, it's probably best to... bash.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
When will people learn that's not gonna work? That's just funny to me.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't a big fan of the choreography in this game, but you know what? I'm actually liking it more and more.
Like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Oops. What was I saying? Really, the fight choreography in this game, when I was before I duked it out with the Riddler, I was kind of thinking, they took a step back on that one, but now I'm watching that little dance with the Riddler there. I gotta say, I think the fight choreography is actually it's pretty spot on.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
You broke the cage. That's cheating!
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
What are we, Spider-Man?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Sure you are. Sorry.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am? Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Nah, I trust Gordon, not you.
No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Oops.
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Well, I mean, with
I gotta
those
get a
people,
security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital.
would those people prefer their
Agent
eyes
Vesta will
swollen
fill you
shut
in
or a
on what we
firefight going on above their
As
heads
a
if we
token
just
of
charged the
departmental
doors?
Cooperation.
I'm just saying.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Damn straight.
I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Imana Vesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
Of course I am. They're an obvious target, just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you. Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
I got a feeling that,
I think I know you a little better now.
there's more to her than meets the eye.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
That's the right answer. It's just grapple away. I'm serious. One of these days, I'm gonna do a Telltale playthrough. Maybe not on the channel, just personally, and I'm just gonna always pick silence. See what happens with that. Yeah, it still bugs me that I misclicked and ended up with Batman not having the chunk out of his ear and Alfred missing an eye. I feel bad about that.
An eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
I need something jazz.
Cool.
computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work. Selena. She'll stay away if she knows what's good for her.
Her body was never found, so I'm gonna guess that she's somewhere around, is gonna make a reappearance.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Boo. Give you a chance to pause and read these if you would like.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
The Riddler's a flashy, homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
It's possible. She still scares me a little bit. Alright, let's run through all this. Again, as always, like I said, I'll give you a chance to pause and read these if you would, if you'd like. I know this must be absolutely fascinating gameplay. Again, it's just it's one of those I just like to give you guys the option to pause and read these, because I know there are people out there who are massive, massive fans of all that kind of stuff. Not saying I'm not. It's just I like to kind of keep the game rolling, but I like to give you guys a chance to read through it if you'd like.
Yes, Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler. Just Riddler. Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you
Awesome.
ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that? You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Oh, shit.
I take everything back.
Who wants to bet we see Bane by the end of this 5-episode series?
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's M.O. hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
See, blind justice is what I thought.
Released to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though. Not one.
So it's something else.
Okay.
The eye of the
needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
The first thing that popped into my head was...
Never forget.
First thing that did pop into my mind was Lady Justice. I mean, technically she does have an eye. She has 2 of them.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, part of me can't wait to get back to my apartment, get back in my my good chair, because I'm like on a little rolly chair right now, and it's hurts my back after a while. Trying to adjust how I'm sitting. and end up whacking my chair into my desk. So I apologize if you hear a bunch of clamoring and whatnot. Let's look at our bat gear.
Lucius's latest model.
Bat gear.
Never ceases to impress.
Alright, now we've gone full circle. I like the yellow. I like the yellow utility. The yellow utility belt. Words. What are we looking for? Something new here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I can't figure out what we're doing here. Alright, can't talk to Alfred.
That's the stuff. That's still the stuff. Every single time.
I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Like sweet music.
Alright, that's enough. I was hoping eventually somebody would say, stop that. Alright. Okay, we looked at the bat suits. All our bat gadgets. We looked at the old bat suit. Nothing over here. Skip bibbly boop a da ba dow. That was very unnecessary, but I went with it anyways. Come on, where the afro?
Needle.
There we go.
A record needle.
I know, people are probably sitting there screaming at me. As always, it's not the first time I've missed something obvious.
Means you got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself, unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Alright guys, you know what? This episode I think is going to be a little longer than the usual ones, and we're almost at about that 50-minute mark, so I'm going to call this one here. I want to say thanks so much for watching, everybody. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com, links all that down in the description below. I hope you're enjoying this game. You know, always feel free. Like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. I feel like I had something else, and it's gone. That happens to me all the goddamn time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Till next time, I'm AJ Gels, the Sam Third Gaming Channel. I'm out.